Oh yeah, that was rough. That was tough. Didn't come out, playing the right way, and give Marquette a ton of credit. They didn't play well uh, Sunday um, at home against DePaul, but they obviously had a good few days of practice and were really good tonight, and we were um, not so good. Um, yeah, but we gotta watch it get better and go to Washington on Saturday.
Kim, how can you explain being so flat on senior day, which is usually an emotional, game?
Yeah, on the senior day doesn't mean anything anymore. Um, I graduated with 5 senior classmates. Big East has 3 that were at the same place all 4 years. It's 22 in the country. 22. Senior day doesn't mean anything anymore. More importantly, how do you come out so flat with so much at stake is, where my mind is right now, and very disappointed. And but now how do we respond?
There's can't put your finger on anything?
Yeah, there's a lot of. I mean, they had. I think they had 28 points on 18 turnovers in Milwaukee. They have 29 points on 19 turnovers tonight. They're a great gap team. They always have been. They're great. They are not a team you're going to go one-on-one and isolate against. And I had like the heebie-jeebies watching our Creighton game at the amount of isolation success we had, and just the nature of young players possibly thinking you're going to do that again. You're not going to isolate Marquette because it's not an isolation. And we were selfish. Took bad shots, bad drives, just some nasty plays, some nasty, selfish plays. In the second half especially, nasty, selfish basketball plays. And it's just not the team you want to do that against.
Kim, how was Stefan feeling the days up to this, and was this kind of surprise?
Yeah, didn't do much. Got back Saturday. Sunday was getting out of it. Monday got a workout in. Did some stuff in practice yesterday. Obviously, was not himself. Toughest game for him as a Friar for sure.
And how much did maybe them guarding the three-point line like they did maybe kind of led to some of the steals that they had?
Yeah, I mean, they pressure the ball, and they're heavy in the gaps. I thought we turned down shots early. I thought we didn't make the passing plays against their pick and roll coverage, and I didn't think we made the passing plays against their gap. And all those lead to, however many turnovers, however many points off turnovers. And then your offense and defense are married, so now the box score says they're shooting 40 whatever percent, but they're getting runouts,
Coach, tonight I felt like the offense was stagnant a lot of the time. You want more off-ball movement, and there wasn't much of that. They were doing a really good job preventing it. So how do you fix that going into Saturday, and especially going into next week for the Big East tournament?
Yeah, our offense has been pretty good this year, man. Yeah. We're top 25 offense in the country. It was obviously our worst offensive output tonight. Obviously against Marquette, you need movement. Again, I feel just young players, we had a lot of isolation success against Creighton, matchup hunting. You're not going to get isolations against. It's not an ISO against Marquette. There's someone standing right there in the gap, with their arms out, waiting for you to drive. And so the turnovers that I have in my mind where we're trying to break through a gap, I can't process it. No, we were bad tonight. We were really, really bad tonight, really, really disappointed. So yeah, it's on me.
Kim, you finished under 500 in the Big East here. Why has it been maybe so difficult to protect home field?
I think back, to Seton Hall. I think back to Georgetown. Think back to Connecticut. So many games were right there to win. And you just got to do it. I feel like these guys in Wisconsin, maybe at Xavier, beat us. This is the third team I feel like that really beat us this season. We just, we haven't had it. We haven't had the oomph, from within the group, to win enough.
You had a couple guys come back. Obviously, you want more options, but was it difficult incorporating Stefan and Duncan tonight?
This game, it was really never a game. It was really never a game. Steph needed it, to play. Duncan's been out. Obviously he hasn't had his best season. Is what he's capable of. No one had it. No one had it. Nil had it. No one had it. And when you see some of the turnovers, you see the turned down shots, when you see some of the rim decisions, and for me, it's the in the game of basketball, it's so much now, especially with us. We're a heavy pick and roll team. Coverage solutions are important for us. How we attack ball screens are really, really important. And when they put two guys on the ball, and we're not passing it, or we're turning our back, or we're picking up live dribbles, we just didn't have it. It was mind-boggling. It was tough to watch, very tough to watch.
You mentioned Milovan. Is he okay?
I don't think so. He took a good shot.
Any more questions?